Hey there, everybody. Happy Monday. How are we doing today? Listen, we're here. You already know what it is. We're back with some Tiny Bookshop. It's going to be great. We're like really close to finishing out the full calendar year, I think. I don't know exactly what day we're on, but we played a little bit on Saturday, I think. So a good like 2/3, 3/4 through spring, I think. Hi, Anthony. Hello, Nina. Amy Joe, Barbie Lynn. Hello. How's everyone doing? Do I have yeah, we're good. We're good here. But yeah, I hope everyone had a fabulous weekend. I saw that the Dreamlight Valley patch notes were posted today. There was some interesting stuff about star path clarification, but other than that, I don't really feel like there was too much new. Speaking of new, what do we have that's new for our shop? Let's take a little look-see. You're super excited about playing this, but are we going to talk about the patch notes? I mean, if there's anything specific we're feeling about the patch notes, by all means, let me know. I feel like, yeah, I don't really remember seeing too, I mean, it talked about the exhibition a little bit more. Just kind of the process of unlocking things. It talked a good amount about the star path. So basically, okay, that just increases our expenses, so we don't really need that. So basically, with the star path, it confirmed that the vault rewards are star path repeats. It is going to have a blend of regular star path repeats and recolors, I believe. You do the 3 routine duties for the week, and once you complete all 3 of the routine duties, you unlock the vault reward for that week. If you already have that vault reward unlocked from participating in the star path, you get one of the red chests, you know, like the red chests that give you things that already exist in game. You get one of those. There are still bonus rewards. I think from what the patch note said, all the bonus rewards are new items. They're not meant to be recolors. Although that could have just been weird Dreamlight Valley phrasing, because sometimes that happens. And the bonus rewards are in with the regular Star Path rewards. And you still use tokens from like the regular Star Path duties to get those. I think those were the highlights, but if I'm missing anything, someone just let me know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Candia, hello, hello. Repeats for regular Star Path. If you already have them, you get a red chest. Premium will give recolors. Yes, yes, yes. So it's kind of like the regular rewards, where some of the vault rewards you get access to even if you don't buy the premium Star Path. But if you want all of the vault rewards, you have to buy the premium Star Path, and the premium ones are going to be recolors from previous Star Paths. But it's not like, yeah, I don't really feel the need to clarify. I feel like that made sense. Well, a new flower festival this year, eh? 'Twas about time. Tilda was talking about it for weeks before she brought it up. Oh no, I don't think I have the nautical stuff. We're not gonna worry about it. Now that contest, I think I'll ask that young journo to team up with me. They seem like they could use a friend. So now, here's what I caught today. Okay, well, let me just take this buoy, because you're gonna be mad at me for not having... I don't have the nautical things. It's fine. Everyone will just be angry. They can deal with it. I feel like, was there anything else new in the patch notes? I just kind of skimmed it. It talked about the quest we were going to do with Pocahontas, but that was in the developer update video as well. Talked about the search bar for crafting. It talked about some of the things coming through the premium shop, but those were things we saw in the developer update video. What's the scuttlebutt? I'm looking for a nonfiction book. Also, I need to be whisked away by a good travel book. Okay. Whisked away. How about My travels in East Africa. You're fighting with a sock you're trying to crochet. Oh no, oh no. Yeah, maybe end of the day isn't the best time for a difficult pattern. I've never crocheted socks, but my sister had a very difficult time with it somewhat recently. Hey, can you believe we still haven't heard back about any? Listen, I'm not talking to you about this again. I understand, concert venues, blah, blah, blah. We're gonna go back to the lighthouse at some point and see the show, I guess. We also need to go to the Liberté a few times today and sell 5 books, I think. Ahoy! Oh, it has to be consecutive days. That's really frustrating. I want some cold hard facts. Also give me something that's entertaining and not too demanding. Okay. How about entertaining and not too demanding? Baking with Kim Joy. There we go. Oh, a sister update about the crock pot. She's fine. I was like, my sister with the legs. I don't think there are really any more updates. She's kind of just back to it. But the sister with the crock pot, she's fine. Nothing burnt down. From what I hear, the soup she was making in the crock pot turned out great. And she was thankful for, you know, everyone hoping that she would be fine, even though it was fine. Hi, Yana. Hello. You've done another pair that went well, but this time you're struggling. A combination of new pattern and your brain being tired. That makes sense. That makes sense. This was a bad day, but that's my own fault for not prepping our shop. Oh, something's happening. Oh, wow. It's huge. Wolfsbane, very popular with witches and sorcerers, vampire hunters, and assassins. While you have fewer than 5 fantasy books in your shop, plus 7% to fantasy sale chance, and negative 50% to animal effects. I don't really want that. And we'll want to take a look at it now that it's fully grown. Okay. Soup is wonderful. It is. She was making like a zuppa toscana, which I was really jealous about, actually. That sounded like it would hit the spot when I heard that she was making that. Okay. We need to... Let's take these dramas, because we always need dramas. We're way good on these, actually. Display table. We can put manuscripts on it. I think today... Ooh, flea market. I need to sneeze. Give me a sec. Anyway. Savvy, hello. How are you doing? We should... Okay, we gotta plan this accordingly. The flea market is at the Cafe Liberté, but does it count as the Cafe Liberté? I don't know. I think maybe Monday we try to do those 3 Cafe Liberté days in a row. So I think today we go to the lighthouse, get that over with, and go from there. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Drama, fantasy, and crime. Drama. Huh? Anyway, ignore me. Crime. Yes, of course. Kids. Travel. I feel like I don't remember what people really like. I feel like they like classics here. Whatever. There we go. Hi, Joey. All right. I feel like my allergies are really getting to me today. Open. Anne does come around here usually, so we should be able to show her this plant and then get rid of it. Right, beautiful. I'm thinking about starting up my reading journal again. I was really good about staying on top of it last year, but I haven't done anything with it this year. Ah, there's my executive producer. I'm happy to report that stage setup and rehearsals are as good as done. All we need to do now is let people know about the play and sell tickets. Oh my. Huh? Your new production needs an audience. Sell tickets to the play. How do I do that? Oh, with a ticket machine. When a drama book is bought, sell admissions to Julius Caesar for 1. When you sell a ticket, get 1 coin while equipped plus 4 daily expenses. So we just have to sell 50 drama books. And as promised, you'll get to keep a portion of ticket sales. When you've sold 50 tickets, we'll reconvene here to set a date for the performance. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, it is there right now, which is good. All right, everyone's getting dramas. I'd love to read something classic, and I wouldn't mind something niche. Oh, also sci-fi. Hope it's not too much of a bother. Well, you, I guess, are not getting a drama, unfortunately. Okay, you want a sci-fi. That's a classic. Do I have any classic sci-fis in here? Parable of the Sower. Does that count as sci-fi? People are so picky about things sometimes. Dune? Dune should count, right? I feel like Dune counts. Is Jurassic Park sci-fi? I don't know. Take Dune. There we go. What do I note in the reading journal? I keep track of the books I read. I have like a single page spread, for lack of a better word, that I do for each book. I'll get back to that in a second. Hey, we managed to grow wolfsbane and we're still alive. Let me take a closer look. Typical cylindrical helmet form. Aconitine test strip negative? Sure. Now I can't be sure until I take another look at these samples in the lab, but it looks like we've managed to create a non-toxic mutation of the Aconitum napella species. This could have incredible implications for its use in medicinal practice. In a way, it does have magical powers, doesn't it? Okay, cool. Wow, this is the most exciting research I've conducted so far. Thank you so much for your help. All right. Oh, we helped Anne with her research project. Wait, so I think we'll have to check something in a second. Don't worry, you'll of course be credited in my dissertation. I couldn't have done it without you in the bookshop after all. Now, you'll have to excuse me. There's so much more I need to note down. Bye. Okay. I do like a 1-page spread of each book where I have when I read it. I do like a star rating that's made up of a couple different ratings. It's very simple. And then I do a very brief synopsis and I write out my just kind of general feelings about the book, like how much I enjoyed it. Yes, that's what I do for the books. I usually include like pictures or art in there that reminds me of the book. I'll grab like, where's the thing that I need? I'll grab fan art if I can find some that feels, I don't know, like I like it. And then I keep like my series trackers, so where I am in my series and things like that. Where was that task we had to do? Reconcile Moira and Miriam. Prove yourself to Tilda. 2 out of 4. Complete the business course. Do y'all know what I'm thinking of? It was something where we had to like, oh, make 4 golden memories with your friends. It was this. Okay, that's what I was thinking we had progressed with. Since we just got something saying we helped Anne, but I guess that doesn't count. A staff member you hired was an extra in Dune Part 2. Oh, that's cool. I used to live, well, actually both, well, where I live now, but also where I used to live are places where there's a lot of production of like TV and movies. So I used to do extra work in my other city. And it was really cool to be on sets. It's long hours of just kind of sitting there, but it's cool. It's cool. You get to see the people acting and stuff. Hey, you're gonna come to the next flea market again, right? You have to. There's different stuff there every time. And what if you miss the one really great treasure because you don't go? Oh, yes, 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 yes. The one movie that I think you can probably see me in, I never actually watched though, because it wasn't really like my type of movie. I just got the information that they were needing extras from my acting coach, and she was like, you should just go and observe. And I was like, oh yeah, slay. But I never actually watched it. Did you get anything new in? I want a book with a coming of age plot line. I'm a bit of a YA fan. I really enjoyed The Fault in Our Stars. Okay. You and your coming of age books. What can I get for you? After being bullied for her appearance in middle school, Jug Young starts over with a new look. After mastering the art of makeup, none of her new friends know what her face really looks like. The first print of the popular Korean webtoon. I feel like that could potentially work. Listen. I didn't realize that Fleabag was a play. I've heard of the show. People speak very highly of it. I've never seen it though. Call Me by Your Name is kind of a coming of age, but I don't really want to recommend that to people. Heartstopper! Here you go. Heartstopper. Enjoy. Such a sweet story about growing up. Well, yes. Shayla, hello, hello. Yes, it's, in fact, yeah, a little bit after 2. Not too far after, though. Listen, I've been thinking a lot about Date Everything since Saturday when we played it. Need to get back in there. Oh, I meant to see how many hours I've played in that game, but I don't know. I quite like scary stuff, and I'd love to read something classic. Also, I wouldn't mind reading more female-penned literature. I couldn't find anything at the library. Okay. You want a scary classic written by a woman. The Westing Game. Does that count as scary? Not really sure, actually, how scary that is. Anything else? The Mystery of the Blue Train. Does that count as scary? Sometimes when people want scary stuff, I don't know what to give them, because they're always like, that's not scary enough. How about this? Wait. Mystery of an Eccentric Billionaire. Actually, I feel like I've read The Westing Game. Take The Mystery of the Blue Train. There you go. I'm glad you like it. I really thought you wouldn't. 16 drama books? Not too bad, honestly. Just dropping by real quick. You can't go wrong with a play. If there are less than 200 pages, that's a plus for me, and I like a book that doesn't take itself too seriously. Okay. Those are travel books. That's not what I wanted. A play. Wait. Where was that? We had Fleabag. Do we still have that? I can't remember where that lived. I think it was here in drama, so I don't think we have it anymore. Death of a Salesman. It's a depressing play. I don't know that you're gonna like that very much. I don't know what I can do for you, actually. Because the plays that we have are not the kind you'd be interested in. What if I get you a less than 200 page book that doesn't take itself too seriously, that's not a play? What then? Will you not enjoy me or my recommendation? What about Moominland Midwinter? I know you're not gonna like it. What about... You're gonna have to just take it whether you like it or not. And by take it, I mean my recommendation. You're only in... Okay. Anyway, continue. I thought you said you couldn't go wrong with the play, but it didn't need to be a play. That was my hope. Not my fault. Books are flying off the shelves. I only have so many options. Still a pretty good day. So I'm not too angry about it. All right, goodbye, everybody. Bye. The Moomin books have been turned into a TV series, so they're almost a play. You know, I like the way you think. I wish my customers agreed with you, but unfortunately, no such luck. I don't need any of those. It's rainy today. I kind of don't want that. What do I want? What did I have here before? What did I have here before? This helps when it's sunny. Oh, I had the little, I had the camera thing. 50% to painting effects. We have 2 paintings up right now. Call for manuscripts. I think I still need manuscripts. We get money when we sell a newspaper. Do I want to put up more paintings instead? I think probably the best thing to do is to put this here, get rid of the newspapers, and increase our sale chance of dramas right now, because that's what we need for the thing, of course. You watch that so much? Wait, the Moomin series? I don't know about that. This has nothing to do with Moomin. I don't actually know what... I had not heard of the Moomin books before. But it reminds me that I've never watched the Netflix She-Ra show. It's like She-Ra and the Princesses of Power, or and the Princess of Power or something. I don't know why I never watched it. I've always been interested in it. Now explain to me why a Netflix original is no longer available on Netflix. I looked it up. It has something to do with the fact that even though it was a Netflix original, they only had like distribution rights temporarily or something. But I find that really rude to me personally. Final examinations. Okay, we're gonna go to... where do we need to go? Sales streak at the Liberté. Maybe we go to the... No, let's go somewhere where we can sell some dramas. Where? The hospital? We haven't been there in a little while. The park. Let's go to the park. I think we've only been there once. That's crazy. I know, I was looking it up. I was like, I was in Netflix and I was like, wait a second. Where is it? It says it's not available. And I was like, I know I'm not making up the fact that it was a Netflix original. So then I had to Google it. And yeah, I found that it just had distribution rights for a while or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We'll do crime. We'll do kids. We'll do fact, travel, classics. Boop. Okay. Oh, I'll be having those. Thank you kindly. Open up. Okay, we were here for yoga day before, I think. Take a look at the flyers. Mondays and Wednesdays is chess. Yoga is Tuesday, Thursday. Friday, Sunday is the writer's one. Okay. And Buxton on Saturday. What day is it today? Monday. I forget which. Oh, you can also buy books and items while out and about. I guess I've never opened this menu, but they'll be put into your storage where you can access them on the next day. Okay. Never opened that menu while I've been here before, or like selling. Okay. Hi, Kitty. Hello, hello. I'm pretty good. How are you? This arch reminds me of the one from the Lilo and Stitch bundle in Dreamlight Valley. Everyone buy a drama, please. Good afternoon. You know, I still have a few book-selling essentials left over from the last flea market. I'd be happy for you to take them off my hands at the next one this Saturday, and if not, it's always a nice opportunity to browse for some items, isn't it? Don't miss it, dear. Bye-bye for now. I mean, shop first, Hilda. Goodness. Buy things. Sweaty got back from running an errand. I thought that sentence was going to end at running. And I was going to be quite impressed. Not because I think you can't run, just because I didn't think you were a runner. I'm a bit obsessed with crime novels. I like reading about myths and legends. Do you have anything like Artemis Fowl? Okay. You kind of want a kid's book though. Oh, wait, no. Oh, wait a second. I've played this game so much. I just thought this was the genre that they wanted. This, I guess if they reference a book, you can see the description of the book they reference. Wow. Okay, that's cool. I had no idea that's what that was. Monster Volume 1, Brilliant Surgeon, something, something. Uh-huh. Okay, something with myths and legends. That's giving mafia. True crime podcaster Ben is both persistent and attractive. Unputdownable and spicy. What? Anyway. What? Wait, what is this description? Lucy doesn't want to be on a podcast about her best friend's murder. Her memory from that night is sketchy at best, and the town has already decided who's guilty. But true crime podcaster Ben is both persistent and attractive, unputdownable and spicy. That's such a whirlwind. Not with your knees, but back in the day, yes. Fair enough, fair enough. Complicated family mystery. The Chalk Man. Chalk figures as a secret code until they led them to a body. Huh. Okay, so far, the lost symbol? Symbologist? Myths and legends. It's not giving myths and legends. Peter Pan in Kensington Garden. I have to look at all of these, and I do not want to. What about giant vampire birds that feast on blood? That's kind of cool. Oh, where's the crime, the action, the mystery? Sorry. Where's Anne? We finally have a spicy book for her. Yes, actually. You're the highlight of my route. I'd love to read something to do with real life. Also, books about animals are always a good shout. I don't understand the phrase good shout. I mean, in context, I can figure out what it means. Something about that phrase doesn't quite make sense to me. Secret life and curious afterlife of seashells. Do seashells count as animals when we're talking about the things that live in them? Catching carps. Let's do catching carps. Counting carps. There you go. I'm glad you love carps. Enjoy. Okay. I think that's the first drama book we've sold today, which is unfortunate considering I thought we would sell quite a few. Where's the club? Isn't there meant to be a club here today? Not when it's raining, I think. Okay. Unfortunate. Hey there. Oh, wow. Look at that fantasy selection. I'll just pick out a new book if that's okay. Thanks. Bye. Okay. Enjoy, everybody. Come get your books. Preferably dramas so we can sell these tickets. Oh. Make some more coffee. We have so many locations now. Some might say too many. I'm the some that would say too many. Is that a solar panel on our tiny bookshop? Well, yes. Yes, it is. We're very environmentally friendly. What is it powering, you might ask? Good question. Good question. Hi. Can I get a book? I'm partial to a good fantasy novel. Bonus points if it's epic. And I wouldn't mind challenging myself to a really long read. Okay. An epic family. What family? An epic family. That's a long read. Anathem is sci-fi though. Storm of Swords. That's mature reading and you're a child, but I might come back to it if we have nothing else. So. Let's see. Skyward is also sci-fi. I did enjoy Skyward though, and I think Harper would enjoy Skyward. Theft of Swords, also mature reading. This child needs... You know what? Grace and Hadrian are thieves for hire who take only the most difficult jobs. On their latest heist, the two buddies are roped into a greater conspiracy that could impact the future of the entire kingdom. Friendship and betrayal, myths and legends await. I honestly don't know which of these is worse. I don't think I've ever recommended a mature reading book to a child before in game, so I'm a little worried about this. Do we have a kid's book that's long and a fantasy? No, okay. Mature book it is. Take it up with your parents. There you go. You weren't gonna say anything about what it was powering? I don't know. Maybe we just collect the energy and like donate it. Is that a thing? We only sold 5 drama books today. I don't know why I was looking over here. I'm trying to reverse engineer how many we sold when it says right here. It's powering our lights. You know, that's true. We do have the lights outside. I don't think we technically have any lights inside. You're not sure Harper's parents even exist. This is actually kind of sad. I feel like Harper would be the kind of kid who said that they had parents so they don't get like taken into custody of the state, but she actually takes care of herself. A little like Matilda adjacent without the powers. But also that begs the question, where is she getting all of this money that she spends with us literally every day on books, you know? Oh, and powering the coffee machine. You know, we have a couple things that take power. That's true. Take these crime books. Thank you. And today is the flea market. And so we shall go to the flea market. Has an underground crime syndicate? Well, probably. No, you know what she probably does? She's not even reading these books. I bet she has a very prolific Etsy account. Where is she accessing a computer from? I don't know, I couldn't tell you. But what she does is she buys the books and then she does blind date with a book packages on Etsy, and that's how she gets her money. Has to be true. Classic, fact, fantasy, because there's no way she could read that many books in one day. I mean, that being said, we have talked extensively about book buying and owning versus book reading as hobbies. Very different things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do some more of these. Crime. Drama. Classics. Kids. Oh wait, no, not classics. Travel. Hey Lucy, hello, hello. Yeah, she could use the computer's library, or not the she could use the computer's library. She could use the library's computer, you know what I mean. Place your bets on whether we're getting the weird baby today or not. You buy special editions that are not for reading. I don't think I've ever purchased a special edition like outright, but I used to be subscribed to like a couple subscription boxes that would send special editions sometimes. The baby's there. No. Oh, grandfather clock. Increase to classic sale chance. Creepy baby. Oh, you're sold out still. Okay. Well, I'll just buy all of your books. Thanks. Hey, I've got an update on my research project if you're interested. I couldn't stop thinking about that wolfsbane mutation, so I went straight to the lab and finalized my observations there. So actually, I finished my research documentation early. Early, do you hear me? I have never finished something this soon before a deadline. Can you believe it? After almost 8 years in this degree, dang, girl. I finally pulled through. Of course, I still have to wait for my grade, but right now I couldn't care less. I'm just so proud of myself. How about I treat myself to a new romance as a reward? Okay, girl. Go for it. Oh, the baby in the suitcase? Listen, don't talk to me about that. You backed a Kickstarter for special editions of some of the Shadowhunter books. Oh. You know what? I'm hoping that there are some cool special editions done of Legendborn after the series is complete. I think it was Fairy Loot that had some special editions of it before, but I think it was after Bloodmarked came out. I'm sure they probably made one for Oathbound, but if a series isn't complete, I don't usually like to consider getting special editions because I want to have a completed set eventually, you know? Hello, I'm here on research. I want to work on myself a bit, but I can't cope with something tragic right now. Okay. You want a self-help book that's happy, I guess? You dare not go on Fairy Loot? Wait, any reason in particular? We have a book on etiquette. Research. Self-help, motivation to create, 150 ways to build habits, sell your art, fight fascism, and survive AI. I feel like that could work. It's kind of a broad spectrum of things, but go off. Why did I say etiquette? Like what? Oh, because you would spend so much money. Fair, fair, fair. Oh, hello, Freya, love. Yes, I've missed you too. But tell me, dear, how are you faring today? I see that the shop is doing well. I quite like your selection. I'm very glad to have such an active reselling scene in Buxtonbury. Enjoy your shopping, all right? I'll just go and sit down in my regular spot, although I'm afraid I have nothing to sell today. You did. I just bought out your stock. Hee hee hee. Okay. Or as Tilda would say, okay, what can I get for you? You're the highlight of my route. I have to get out of the house. Give me a travel book and I only want nonfiction, okay? But I don't usually enjoy dry books. Okay, how about A Tramp Abroad by Mark Twain? An unserious, humorous mix of real and fictional accounts of travel across Europe, exaggerated events, his struggle with the German language, and other tales color his journey. Homegirl really dropped off her... What? You wanted something from the real world? It's real and fictional accounts of real places, I think. That should count. Yeah, to be fair, I think she gave me her cat when she was in the hospital or about to go to the hospital, but she never took her cat back. I call baloney on that person not accepting my recommendation. Ooh, some ferns, ginkgo tree. I don't really have space for any of these right now, to be honest, but guess give me this. Thanks, Anne. Ah, they have a bench in the same color as my bench. Who's copying me? I only want nonfiction, but I absolutely don't care for books that try to give me life advice. I don't think that's true, because you've absolutely had books like that from me before. I really enjoyed my tiny atlas. Got anything for me, mate? Try to, okay, what do you, how would you define try to give me life advice? Because teaching how to connect with locals, avoid scams, and have a stress-free trip feels like life advice? An atlas of countries that don't exist. How about that? Wait, you only want nonfiction though. How about... In search of the most beautiful islands in the world. There you go. Love when they say give me a fantasy and you do. They say it's not a fantasy. It happens all the time. I've just gotten used to it at this point. Only 6 dramas today. Buy my dramas. I'm thinking of doing the inadvisable and reading another hockey romance. I feel like there was a period of like 3 years where every book that came out was a hockey romance. And I do feel like we've moved past that, although unfortunately we might be entering that time again. It might be a quick turnaround back to the hockey romance floodgates due to the popularity of heated rivalry. But yeah, I'm thinking about reading one again. Spend 1 year in Buxtonbury. Oh my gosh. It's the last day of spring. The flower festival. Let me take this. Hockey romance like love story. Wait, what do you mean love story? Is that a book? Or like, what are some examples? Well, obviously, Heated Rivalry is a hockey romance. Icebreaker was a big one. Offside, the Mendel Hawks series, the Off-Campus series, I'm pretty sure are hockey romances. But literally they're endless. Pucked Around. What's another one? They're endless. It might be a US thing. I don't know. If you're on like on Book Talk especially, they were everywhere, but I don't even go on Book Talk. So BookTube also, you just found an overabundance of them. They're kind of inescapable. They were especially from like 2022 to like 2024 or 2025. And then, well, no, like 2024 maybe. And then last year, I feel like there weren't as many coming out. But now that Heated Rivalry has, you know, sprung up onto the scene, I think a lot more are going to come out again. Yeah, Game Changers, I think, is a spin-off of the Off-Campus series. Let me actually look. Brief intermission. Game Changers. I might be thinking of something else. No, Game Changers is what Heated Rivalry is. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of see. The first off-campus book is The Deal. Oh, Campus Diaries is what I'm thinking of. They all sound the same. That's not a dig, it's just true. Okay. Ain't nobody watching for the hockey though. Listen. One of my sisters just like last year became a huge hockey fan out of nowhere. It is not for the hockey. Okay, I don't really remember what else people wanted here. Kids and classics. Let's just do a pretty even spread. I've seen exactly one hockey game, because my partner is actually quite a big hockey fan. It was simultaneously one of the most beautiful and one of the most violent things I've ever witnessed in my life. And I determined that it's not for me. Like, respect to hockey players. It seems like an incredibly tough sport and people play it for like decades, which is truly mind-boggling considering how rough of a sport it is, but goodness. Have I thought about doing a Fable book club? I actually haven't. I don't really have any experience with Fable. I've heard of it, but I've never been part of a Fable book club and I've never really looked into it. First of all, I'd like to thank everyone who made today possible. It was a personal wish of mine to revive this lovely tradition, and I count myself very lucky to have such a resourceful community. Now, we will begin our flower arrangement contest shortly. Let me tell you how it works. You all know our lovely bookseller, as well as Miriam Devoir, owner of the Café Liberté. These two will help me judge the arrangements. We will each award 3 points to our personal favorite arrangement, 2 to our second favorite, and 1 to our third. Each judge can give out their points only once, and they can't take their decision back, so we will make our choices very carefully. Regardless of the outcome, I hope you all enjoy our flowery displays today and have fun. Okay. Y'all still want to buy books though? Oh, we revived the flower festival. Yay. That's like you when you tell your partner you like rugby. Okay, rugby is something that we don't really have over here in the way that y'all do, from my understanding. And if we do, it's pretty like niche. I don't understand rugby. When I was in Australia, my friend tried to explain it to me, but I'm not really a sports person anyway, so it really went over my head. Hey, welcome to our first annual flower festival of this century at least. What do you think of our efforts? I think it all turned out brilliantly. Now, how have your decorations come along? Want me to have a look? Oh, sure. I've got plans. Oh, fantastic. I love how much thought you've put into arranging the plants. Thank you. Ooh, you've mastered the art of floriography. Not floriography. You might hear a beep. I'm gonna unplug and plug my headphones in again. It looks wonderful, really. I'm sure no one will be able to resist shopping here today. Okay, well, anyway, let's enjoy the festival today, okay? See you at the contest. You don't gotta understand, you just have to look. Maybe I'll try sometime. What are you doing here? Ah, spring is beautiful, isn't it? Although I'm more partial to fall, of course. But listen, I've got a proposition for you. I'm on the hunt for some Easter eggs. They tend to only appear this time of year and are prized for their extra diegetic properties. Well, it's the last day of spring, so I don't think I can help you. If you could procure, say, 6 Easter eggs for me, I would reward you handsomely. Oh, what is that? That didn't seem like an egg. It seemed like a ball. Yeah, I don't think eggs are in my future, unfortunately. Talk to everyone later. I'm selling books right now. Pretty fun and free the way it works. Keeps it spoiler free for all reading paces. You have one with your friends, but you know, Lordy here on YouTube does one for her followers. Oh, that's cool. I might have to look into that. Bonus points if it's from this century. I'm partial to a good crime novel and I'm up for something humorous. Okay. Humorous. Horror thriller with a book within a book format. I love odd book formats. You want something humorous. Murder at the Vicarage? Exaggerated characters and dry wit? How about that, maybe? Anything else? Crime. Anxious people? Tender, mysterious, and funny? They are all yellow and they don't look like eggs. The eggs in this game? Interesting. That probably was one then. I think I'm probably gonna go with this Murder at the Vicarage. There you go. When you watch sport, you try to just clap and cheer when other people do. Oh no, oh no. I mean, it works. I did go through, I mean, I used to enjoy watching a few different sports, usually the ones that my brother played or I did or my sister did. I did go through a very small period of time after college where I got into football out of nowhere. It was kind of short-lived though. I don't think I've really watched any sports in the past couple years apart from a little bit of the Super Bowl last year, but that was mostly just to see the halftime show. I won't read it if it's super dry. Also, don't give me an outdated book, but it needs to be suitable for a 10-year-old. Okay. Nothing outdated, suitable for a 10-year-old. How about The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse? In a world where we have to navigate so much, unlikely friends often help us find our way home. So goes for the boy, the mole, the fox, and the horse, who share their life lessons along the way with beautiful watercolor pictures. This is truly a book for all ages. Amazing. I'm glad you like it. Oh. Rex on Rex. I'm a huge comic fan. However, I easily get nightmares, so no horror stories for me. Okay, you want a comic. I'm thinking about rereading Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, actually. I need a comic. Do I have any? Spaces? I don't think that is. Okay. No, those are all fact books. Soul Music. No, Discworld is a book. Not, I mean, a comic is a book, but not a comic. Gathering Blue. No, that's a book length of pages. Binti. Oh. Ashfall. No. I don't know if I can help you, homie. You don't like horror stories, so... What do we do? Any chance you want to read Inferno? That's very much not what you want. How about I just give you something fun that's not a comic, but has comic energy? Something like Ashfall Legacy. Sid Chambers, alien-human hybrid, has never known his father, a Denson native who disappeared years ago. Picking up the trail, Sid now journeys beyond Earth to seek out his father, discovering a universe-shattering secret along the way. Say I might have something tomorrow. I don't want to. I want them to like something. Oh, graphic novel. I truly don't think I had any. Okay. I don't really want to talk to anyone because I think the day keeps moving when I do that. Ooh, plus 50% to all plant effects. Interesting. What a week. I enjoy reading serious, sophisticated literature, and it wouldn't hurt if it had a thrilling, gripping plot. Eileen is one of my all-time favorites. Okay. Serious, sophisticated literature with a gripping plot. Thrilling, gripping plot? Does Picture of Dorian Gray count? I don't know. Probably you want something more crimey. What about Secret History? There you go. Enjoy. Oh, look at this topiary. Oh, I just found a dinosaur for some reason. I don't actually know if that was a dinosaur, I'm not gonna lie. It was giving dinosaur vibes, so. Hey stranger, happy flower festival. We are Les Fleurs du Mal, and this is our masterpiece. We thought we'd go for a more abstract arrangement to stand out from the others. It's meant to depict the interconnectedness of science and nature. You know, is a rose just a plant of the Rosa genus that can be genetically modified into almost every color? Or is it a symbol for love, friendship, beauty, apologies, condolences, success, and everything else in our lives? So what do you think? You inspect the arrangement. Hard to pinpoint, really. What is it reminds you of? Interesting. I don't want to decide my score yet. You'll have to make your choice sooner or later. I know, girl. I will. I'm just making sure my customers are happy. Oh, making coffee for no one. Okay, well, no, you're still here. Nope, and now you won't be. Hello, hello, matey. Look, I've managed to get Fern here to join the team. He's been grand. Ah, well, all credit belongs to you, Mr. O'Cleary. I was just helping out. I told you to call me Walt, youngin'. Oh, right, sorry, Walt. You don't need to apologize so much, Fern. Anyway, let's see if we're getting a good grade for our flowers, eh? I keep needing to sneeze. Give me 1 second. Spring is wonderful, but allergies are not. My golly. You inspect Walt and Fern's arrangement thoroughly. Yeah, I think it's the flowers through the screen making me sneeze, to be honest. It's simple but sweet at the same time. Who knew that Fern and Walt would collaborate so well? Is this a seal with a ball on its nose? I think that's what it's meant to be. No, don't let me judge the entry yet. Don't take all day. Yeah. Okay, and then let's look at the last one. Yo, can you believe how talented my little niece is? Look at that display. Hey, I'm not little Uncle Klaus. Harper, yes you are, don't lie. But thanks, I couldn't have done it without your help. Do you like my flower dinosaur? I call him Bloomosaurus. You inspect Harper's arrangement thoroughly. The two pieces together seem to depict a volcanic extinction event. Poor Bloomosaurus. You know what? Points for creativity. Okay. So which one do we like the most? I don't want to be a judge. I don't like being a judge. Well, I feel like okay. We're gonna give Harper and Klaus first place, I think. Hello? Oh, yes. Okay. We'll give you 3 points. Yes, I do think this Bloomosaurus is quite excellent. Listen, I'm voting anonymously. Don't pay attention to me, Tilda. I'm writing it down on a paper. I agree. Very good attention to detail. Okay. We're gonna give Moira and Anne second place, I think. Sorry, boys. Who knows how the other people are voting, though? Yes, we look at it. And we will give 2 points. I think the message is a bit heavy-handed. What? I, for one, think it's marvelous, a truly revolutionary concept. Yes. And third place, Walter and Fern. You again. You again. I'm a judge. Listen, this is why you're in last place. Give 1 point. I think it represents Buxtonbury very well. How sweet. Anyway. Please, if I may have everyone's attention, we're ready to announce this year's competition winners. But first, let me thank you all for your participation. Every entry is truly beautiful and it was a very close call. Now, the team in third place today with 5 points is 5 points. Interesting. Okay, I'll let them finish first. Walter and Fern. All right. Oh, not the shrug and the head shake. In second place, slightly ahead with 6 points, we have Moira and Anne. Okay. They're like, oh, not the worst, not the worst. Congratulations. And finally, with a total of 7 points, overtaking the competition, we have our winners of the Buxtonbury flower arrangement competition. Wait a minute. Harper and Klaus. Multiple things I have to say about it. Wait. Well done. Your piece was incredible. Please collect your trophy from Miriam over there. All right, before we leave you all to your celebrations for the evening, I have one more thing to say. We wish our Tiny Bookshop a very happy 1-year anniversary in Buxtonbury. It's been a pleasure to have you with us, and we hope you'll stay for many years to come. Here's a small gift from all of us. Oh, a group picture! 100% to character effects. I don't know what that means. All right, enough sentimentality. Enjoy the festival and see you soon. I kind of know what that means, but I don't know what everyone's character effects actually are. If it was 5, 6, and 7 points, then they all had the same, wait. They all had 4 base points, so it was gonna be the order that we picked anyway. I don't know if I like that. Wooden candlestick. Okay, books. It's summer, year 2, semester break starts, and it's Mega Savings Day. We should probably go. And then I think we need to do 3 days at the Cafe Liberté to get that thing done. That thing, of course, being the 3 consecutive days of selling at the Liberté. Oh, there you go. Wow. Well, we don't actually even need a lot of money right now. We could kind of just do the 3 days of Cafe Liberté now, back to back to back to back. Classic and travel. The only thing is we also want to sell dramas. Let's just do it. Classic and travel. You'd think after all this time I would remember how I arranged these books. I don't. It would be cool if we could set book. What would that be called? If we could set book presets, like bookshelf presets, you know? I would like that, I think. A beautiful summer day. Oh, why did I make that now? I'm a little hasty. How am I reaching that as me, is my question. Come one, come all. Buy my books. Perfect weather for a new book, eh? I quite like the feeling of a heftier book. I usually prefer factual books. I'm a fan of books like The Origin of Species. You want a big boy. How about tree houses? This trilingual book shows that building tree houses is not just fun for children. Beautiful pictures and descriptions of 30 tree houses from around the world, from private dream homes to a luxury restaurants to a cathedral. There you go. Enjoy. I noticed looking through my bookshelves and like my digital TBR, the vast majority of books that I have are either under 400 pages or like over 600 pages. I don't really have anything in between. So didn't I tell you that the flower festival was going to be epic? And I even won the trophy. All my friends were jealous. Hee 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 hee. Anyway, my win was probably also a little bit thanks to you, so I thought I'd give you this. Actually, it was entirely thanks to me. Oh, this is your chance to give Bloomosaurus a peaceful home away from the meteors. Plus 8% to kid sales chance and plus 2 daily expenses. You should put it up next to the bookshop so that everyone who missed the festival can appreciate my work. All right, well, thanks. Good day. I see you're getting well acquainted in town. You know, I expect you to be aware of the responsibility you've taken on by coming here. You're more than a salesperson now. You're a provider of knowledge. And here at Cyril Plaza, we value the written word above all else. It carries our culture, our history, and our traditions. So let me have a look at what you have with you today. I hope to see some of those values represented here. Okay, well. Wait a minute. Did we finish selling 50 dramas? Did that go away because it's a new season? I want a book about historical events, but I usually find pop science a bit dull. I really enjoyed A Dragon Apparent, but I have to get back to the cafe soon. All right. Historical events. How about Persepolis. You think we finished at the last place? We might have. I can check my journal. Should be... Oh, we did! Okay. Oh, it's gonna be ages till we get to go back there. It's fine, it's fine. I didn't even realize we finished. I was distracted by the flower festival. I'm here on research. I desperately need some life advice. I really enjoyed The Sun and Her Flowers. Huh? Okay. I mean, The Sun and Her Flowers is poetry. I'm not entirely sure. Okay. How about The How-To of Happiness, a scientific approach to getting the life you want. Very different than poetry, but it is life advice. Also, didn't you just say last time you didn't want life advice? People don't know what they want. They really need me. It still says people are buying tickets. I'm not mad at it. I guess we can get rid of that now. All right, everybody. Ooh, have at least 1,000 coins in your pocket. We're rich. That's the money pants achievement, by the way. That's what it's actually called. I didn't make that up. What do you have for me today? I tend to like books with unexpected twists. I prefer books from this century, and also it wouldn't hurt if it had a thrilling, gripping plot. This century. How about we give you Wrong Place, Wrong Time. Jen saw her son murder a stranger right outside their home. The horror. But when she wakes the next morning, it's yesterday. She has the time to change what happened. Each time she falls asleep, she wakes deeper in the past. A thriller with a shocking twist. Have it. That sounds interesting. I feel like a time loopy story is really hit or miss for me. Sometimes I feel like they get repetitive, which is the point, but it shouldn't necessarily feel repetitive for the reader, you know? Groundhog Day, yes. That's a movie, right? I've seen that, I think. Have I? You know, we may have had this conversation before. It's possible that I mix up the movie Groundhog Day and Independence Day, although I know the movies have different premises. So now I can't guarantee that I've seen Groundhog Day. I know I've seen Independence Day. I know they're not the same. Why do I mix these up? I don't know. They're both two-word day titles, movies that I wouldn't normally watch. Day 1 of 3 at the Cafe Liberté. Amazing. Exactly. Lucy gets it. Lucy gets it. They both have day in the title. What's a girl to do? I'll take this. Why not? Perfect for the beach. Ooh, inspiration. Give me that. Give me the cooler. We got some money to spend. Back to the cafe. Don't let me skip the cafe tomorrow. Because I need to be here tomorrow as well to complete this task. I like to take the books off of the shelf and put them back on again because that shuffles the titles that we get, and I like seeing different titles on different days, in case you're wondering why I don't just fill in the shelves instead of gutting them first. Can confirm we've spoken about this before. Okay, I thought we had. Oh yeah, Kitty, I forgot. You said you've played like over a year of this game, right? How are you doing on the different quests and things? I feel like I should be farther along, but I don't know. I feel like a lot of them require you to be certain places a certain number of times, and I find myself with a backlog of tasks. Oh, you played to the end of the year. You're back to spring. Okay. You have to get Dune for school. Okay. I'm still trying to decide whether to read Dune or not. I've heard mixed things about it. I'm contemplating just watching the movies. I'm interested in fact books. The longer the book, the better, and I quite like historical settings. I'm on a deadline. Okay. Long book, historical setting. We don't have any long fact books. Like, we have Tales of Norse Mythology, but I don't think that's going to be long enough because usually they want something like over 500 pages. Maybe we have something travel that's long. 277, 277. Anyway. If not, we might just have to go with goodness gracious. Do you have any classic nonfiction books that are long? Leaves of Grass. Poetry collection? Does that count? I don't know if that counts. But I do feel that they're gonna be mad with the shorter book. So maybe we just go for it anyway. The Count of Monte Cristo is long and historical, but it's not fact, so. I really want to do a reread, but 1,300 pages is long, goodness. Where was that? Where'd it go? No, okay, sorry. You had Tilda's fish sandwich for so long, girl would not pick it up. Oh no. Such a shame Tilda decided to clear out the shop. I told her there was no need, of course, but she had already made up her mind to retire. I admit I will miss working opposite her here, bringing her coffee, walking to and from work together. Anyway, what is churm? Anyway, I better get back to my tasks. Okay, enjoy. It would take you 84 years to finish that. If you haven't read it, I really, really recommend though, Anthony. It's really good. NYC Hearts Gaming, hello, welcome in. A Danbury raid, how was stream? Welcome, welcome. What were you all up to? Thank you, Kitty. I appreciate you dropping the link. Everyone go check out Lady Danbury. Welcome in. Thank you for bringing your community. How was stream? What were you up to? Also, anyone who needs to raid and run, I get it. I do. You love the movie, but don't have the fortitude to tackle the book. I've actually never seen the movie before. I want something with a political message, and philosophy is my cup of tea. The Caucasian Chalk Circle is one of my all-time favorites. I hope it's not too much of a bother. Political and philosophical. Ooh, Animal Crossing and Pokopia frolicking. Nice. I am constantly almost about to watch someone play Pokopia, but I stopped myself because I feel like I don't know whether I would be happy or sad watching someone play, you know? Not certain, not certain. Political and philosophical. Leaves of Grass? Sometimes I don't really know what people want when they ask for a philosophical recommendation. Have this. No? Okay, fine. I'm always almost about to watch, yeah. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. Oh, also, you don't need to respond to this because I know you're going to be lurking, but I thought about you the other day because I was watching a reaction to Queen Charlotte. Mistake because I cried, but Lady Danbury is so iconic, you know? And honestly, following her story and Violet Bridgerton's, I was like, I need to continue Bridgerton. They confuse political and philosophy. I don't know. I just feel like I kind of understand, but like, I think unless it's very specifically a book about philosophy, whether a book is philosophical or not is a little bit subjective. You know what I mean? I don't know. Lovely weather. I quite enjoy plays. It wouldn't hurt if it had a thrilling, gripping plot. I really enjoyed Macbeth. Okay. A play. We have Titus Andronicus. How about that? Cozy Corgi, welcome in, welcome in. Okay. You love this game? I love this game. It's so cute. And I will take pretty much any excuse I can get to talk about books. Oh my goodness, speaking of, this has nothing to do with books, but it does have something to do with things that I will take any excuse to talk about. I don't think I mentioned this on stream, but I'm pretty sure I messaged my sisters about this yesterday. Okay, so I love the musical The Last 5 Years. It was one of the first musicals that I like really fell in love with, and one of the first ones that I saw live, I think. And they just finished doing, I think they just finished doing a week-long stint of The Last 5 Years with Ben Platt as Jamie and Rachel Zegler as Kathy. I understand this is a very like specific thing that maybe not all of you are going to care about, but I care deeply. And I was thinking of how perfect those two would be in those roles together. And I was like, I need to hear this. It's such a short production, like it's going to come and go and I will cry. But they just announced they're doing a live recording of it, like they're releasing a soundtrack of the live show of them. Oh my gosh, I think it comes out at the end of the month and I'll be listening to nothing else for probably months on end. So be prepared for me to make that my entire personality. Sounds like an amazing duo. Yes, it's gotta be so good. I'm trying to read more from female authors. I can always go for a good whodunit, and I usually enjoy a classic piece of literature. Okay. I wonder how many times we've given Tilda the same book over the year. You know? Curious. How about, well, do we have any classic whodunits by women? How about I give you The Surgeon? Not a whodunit in the classical sense, is it? Listen, you had a lot of things that you wanted, and I only have so many books. Hi, Felly. Thank you for lurking. He said, interesting that I asked for a whodunit, and this is not one. And to be fair, it's fine. She's gonna give us a store, allegedly. Being blessed with a Broadway recording this summer. Wait, of what? I did not done it. Oh, listen. That hurt. That hurt. But it was also true, so I don't know. I need more dramas, as per usual. Oh. Look at these masks. Oh, +3 to a couple and take the candle. Okay, last day at the Cafe Liberté. Add some classics. Fresh, our fact books, and fantasy. Also, since we're at the same place 3 days in a row, we're probably gonna get the same clientele. I don't want them to feel like our stock is sad, tired, busted, and dusted, you know? We gotta keep it exciting. Keep the people coming back. Oh. Well, no, it's a different kind of awning, this one, than ours. You always forget to go to the cafe because you don't like Miriam. I feel like we have a lot of locations, and there are a lot of weekly events that I usually try to go to, so there are some places that I feel like I just never bring my shop. The one is the Ruins, I think. I think I've only been there maybe twice. The hospital, I haven't been back since Tilda left, I think. I finally have time to read. Something with a historical setting is a must, but thrillers aren't really my style. Okay. Historical setting. How about Little Women? Six the musical. Oh, I think I did hear about that. I know for sure I knew about Hadestown. I am really excited about that because I love Hadestown. I saw it live once, but the seats were so bad. They were like all the way off to the side, so part of the stage was obstructed. It was still great to see it live, but I'm excited for the pro shot. Oh no, Fern. Wait, why do you have allergies in the summer? Oh wait, no, you're allergic to the pet. Got it. So I take it you're also a fan of working at the Liberté. The coffee helps. I get you. I used to drink an entire French press per day. I don't know how much coffee a French press holds, but I'm assuming that's a lot. Although I'm not entirely sure that actually helped. The Liberté is a beauty though, just look at it. They did a great job of preserving the building for what, 285 years now? At least that's what Miriam says, and she seems to know her stuff. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, and let's hope the nice weather holds up until Saturday. Everyone's counting on it for the flea market. Well, yes. Making Lost Boys the musical? Yes, I did know that. There are some interesting ones. You're seeing Hadestown live this summer, not in New York, but it should still be good. Yeah, I didn't see it in New York. I saw it locally. I've only been to New York once, and the only show I saw when I was in New York was Clueless, the jukebox musical off Broadway starring Dove Cameron. I drove to New York with my friends specifically to see that because I'm a huge Dove Cameron fan, and also Will Connolly was in it. And at the time I was really into Be More Chill. It was before the Broadway version of Be More Chill came out, and Will Connolly is Jeremy in the original recording. So it was fun. I'd really like something with folklore elements. Also, I wouldn't mind something niche. Yep, I already finished the last one. Something with folklore elements. What can I get for you? Matilda, we were just talking about that. I don't think giant vampire birds count, unfortunately. Emperor Falls for the Nightingale's Song. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. What can I get for you? Ancient Greek comedy? I feel like this should count, but I don't know if it will. Song of Achilles. I think we had this conversation last time, or not last time, but sometime recently when we were talking about folklore, like whether we think mythology counts. Try it. There you go. I wonder what this was based on. Well, I think this is the thing that other things were based on, actually, girl. You saw Hadestown on the West End and you had seats a few rows from the front and it was amazing. Oh my gosh. I'm so jealous. You've seen Book of Mormon, Wicked, and Matilda on Broadway? Nice. I saw Wicked and Book of Mormon, but I saw the touring companies. I've been pretty lucky. The past couple places that I lived were places that touring companies tend to hit up pretty frequently, so I've had the chance to see a good amount of shows locally, which is nice. Lucy, I liked Song of Achilles, but I feel like Song of Achilles for me was unfortunately a little bit overhyped. Like, I really enjoyed it, but I think I would have enjoyed it more if I hadn't had such high expectations. Because when I read it, I feel like people were talking about it all the time. They were like, oh my gosh, this is one of the best books I've ever read. Like, you will sob, you will cry, you will feel every feeling. And I read it and I thought it was really good, but I didn't feel as strongly about it as I think the hype made me think I would. Partial to a good crime novel, and I'm trying to read more from female authors. Okay. Tilda. Don't. Okay. I'm pretty sure I recommended this book to you yesterday. We're gonna try again. I don't know whether I want you to take it today or whether I'm gonna be mad that you take it today. All right, enjoy. I still don't know how I feel about that. Ah, very good. That last one was quite hard, but I knew you would persevere. Sustainable sales. Maintain a sales streak at the cafe. Wow, you're on a real hot streak. Your sales are through the roof. On to our next modern challenge then. This one is all about diversifying your sales. I know you sell only books, and I do not think you need to do more than that, but I want to see if you can sell a book from every genre in one day. Ooh, I can do that. I did it today already. The customers around here are quite set in their taste, but I'm sure you can do it. Already, wait, no. Huh? I haven't done it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, why did it have 6 out of 6? I'm confused. You read it with a recommendation from your son. I did like it. Is that by Madeline Miller? If so, that's the author who wrote Circe, which I have not finished, but also is highly recommended by people. I do have it. I think I made it like 100 pages in one time, and I decided to put it down for a while. Not because I didn't enjoy it. Like, I didn't decide to DNF it and never come back. Just sometimes I'm like, this is not really doing for me what I want for it to do right now, so I'm going to come back another time because I think I'll enjoy it more. Not right now, kind of thing. I want a book about historical events I really enjoyed in cold blood. How about St. Bookston, The Myth, the Legend, the Truth? Here we go. You haven't read Circe, but your son loves that too. Yeah. A lot of people really love that book. Okay, we didn't sell a kid's book. I'm gonna see once we wrap up the day if we check the Liberté, I guess, what it tells us about our progress in that. Take this. Cool. Paranormal mysteries, thrillers, I don't know. Now what is this? Fits 40 books. Why are there hooks? Are those lights? This is so much money. We're gonna be so broke after we buy this, but I kind of need it. I need to see what's up. Let me just go ahead and save this preset for now. We actually didn't make one for our summer shop, so I'm just gonna call this summer shop. Okay. Scroll, 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 scroll. I don't actually know how much our other bookshelves hold. 40? 24? 50? The thing that's nice about this one though is we can fit more books or like more things on top of it. And if we have all three with, wait, no, 40, 50, and 40, then we have to sell 30 books before we lose our debuff. I don't know if we should do that. +4 daily expenses. +5 daily expenses. You can make presets. Yeah, it's really nice. I don't know if there's a maximum number that you can have, but I have quite a few at the moment. And then you can just switch between them. You took out one shelf and put a plant. Nice. You have this game too? Nice. Jordan, hello. You know, it's going pretty well. I do need to see it. Yeah, it says we completed that. Oh, just from 6 different genres in one day. I thought she was saying she wants us to sell things from all genres in one day, but I guess not. We should go back to the lighthouse because we have sold all the things. We need to get Moira to stop bothering us about no place to do their concert, and I think the lighthouse is the way to do that. So we're gonna come on over here and take drama, fantasy, and crime. Fantasy, actually, I'll do these down here. It does not matter, but sometimes I'm like, let me put the crime on the top shelf so the children can't reach it. Travel, fact, kids, classics. Here we go. Come one, come all. Oh, here's Harper. First thing in the morning. What are you buying, girl? How are our book chances? 78% for drama is really good. You have to decorate too. I mean, the thing about decorating in this game is that all of the items boost, or most of the items give you a boost. Decorating is not difficult because you have kind of certain, what would I call them? What would we call them? It's like you have certain places where items will slot. So it's not kind of free reign decorating. You kind of just put things wherever there's a point for an item to attach. So it's not a decorating game necessarily, but you benefit by placing items in your shop because they'll help you sell things and get more money. I want to see something with space travel, distant galaxies, far off empires, you know, the good stuff. Yumi and the Nightmare Painter is one of my all-time favorites. A Sanderson girly? Cats in space and other places. Love cats, love space, you'll love this. Revel in feline supremacy while reading tales by the likes of Ursula Le Guin, Arthur C. Clarke, and Anne McCaffrey. Okay, well, cats in space seems like I just got The Night Circus for my Kindle. I've heard about it for so long. On Earth as it is on television. Extraterrestrial and existential crises. But that seems like it mostly takes place on Earth. Give me someone to recommend Legendborn to, please. I will at any opportunity. Let me give you Anathema. It's over 900 pages, so hopefully it'll keep you occupied for a little while. Okay. I don't really like how the chair is blocking our dog. Good boy, Bailey.
Wow.
Guess what? Ta-da! I got my grade and I passed. Don't look at the grade, that doesn't matter. I passed. I get to graduate. You know what? That is very real, especially after an 8-year degree. Is this supposed to be now? This is so very millennial of me, unfortunately. But when I saw this like squiggle on her shirt, my first thought was that it's meant to be a mustache. Anyway, very real after 8 years of working towards a degree to say, you know what, I'm passing, the grade doesn't matter. The graduation ceremony is next Saturday. Will you come, please? After all these years of studying, it's kind of a big deal for me, so I'd love for you to be there. All right, I have to go now. Tilda's been asking me about my results for days now, so I'm sure she'll want to hear this. All right. You have a dog called Bailey? I feel like it's a good name for a dog. When I think of the name Bailey, though, I do first think of the character from Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Hey, can you believe we still... Oh, Moira, I'm working on it. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm literally here to work on it today, so don't worry. I know you've been bothering me about this for like 3 seasons, but it is what it is. Big fantasy fanatic. I really don't like scary stuff though. I really enjoyed The Bad Beginning. Okay. How about, I've already given you Legendborn. While I think you would take it, I feel a little bad recommending the same book to you again. I could give you The Cruel Prince, Don't Say It's Spicy. I can't wait to get lost in this world. There you go. Enjoy. I can't believe it. We really sold 50 tickets for our first show. Yes, a sold-out premiere of Julius Caesar is scheduled for next Friday. I'll let the cast and crew know right away. Let's schedule the performance for the next free Friday in the calendar. Good grief, in theater time, that's practically tonight. I need to schedule more rehearsals. Anyway, thanks for your help. I'd say, wait, what? We were selling tickets for an unknown date? Not my problem. I'd say your role here is done. See you on opening night. Okay. You think of Miranda Bailey from Grey's? I've never watched Grey's, so I don't know who that is. I'm looking for a book with a twist. Also, I wouldn't mind something like a thriller. The Pallbearers Club is one of my all-time favorites. Okay, you want a thriller with a twist. Have a description tell me that there's a twist so I know what book has a twist. I need to reread the Inheritance games. I've only read the first one. I think there are 4 books if I'm not mistaken. About Mystery of the Blue Train. Is that a thriller? Try it. Seems a bit predictable. Oh, rude. Anyway, I've not read it, so I don't know. Anyone want to buy some kids' books? We have a 72% sale chance. Anyone? No? I have so many kids' books in my just supply. What's the latest headline? Give me something about a grim, dark, dystopian world, and I usually enjoy a good sci-fi story. However, it would be nice if it's not super tragic. Okay. Grim, dark, dystopian world. Allegiant is dystopian. Absolute power corrupts absolutely, and in a world where superpowers create inhuman despots, David seeks revenge on the strongest of them all, Steelheart, the one deemed invincible. Oh, I know Steelheart. Okay. This feels dystopian and sci-fi. Is it dystopian enough for you is the question. People get really picky about things sometimes. Like, how much dystopian is enough? Like, what blend of dystopian and sci-fi are we looking for? Skyward is also kind of dystopian and sci-fi and not tragic. Hi, Hot Cocoa Collective. How are you? I feel like Skyward might work a little better. There you go. Am I playing other games like on my channel? Yeah. We play, well, currently we mostly play this and Dreamlight Valley and Tears of the Kingdom, but in general we play mostly cozy games with some non-cozy variety thrown in. We might be wrapping this one up kind of soon now that we finished a whole calendar year in game, so I don't know what we're gonna pick up. I'm doing well, Hot Cocoa. Thank you, thank you. Okay, Friday is... Wait, Friday is tomorrow. Is tomorrow the play? It doesn't have anything populated yet, but I wonder if tomorrow's the play. We sold so many drama books today and no kids books. All right, goodbye everybody. You two are clipped into each other. Oh, Hot Cocoa, or anybody else who's here. What are your thoughts about the patch notes for Dreamlight Valley? Yes, performance of Julius Caesar. Okay. At the lighthouse, I'm assuming. Oh, we're so low on drama books. Take these. Take these. The Mega Mascot. Give me this. Ah, we have no choice. Love to see that. Drama, fantasy, and crime. Okay. Crime. Travel. Fact. Kids. And classic. Actually, let me put the classics there. I think people like those more than the travel books here. Singing crime, yes. That might be a little sketchy, like the people who basically confess to being criminals to me in my shop, but nothing to see here. I'm not a criminal. Hi, Ignis. Thanks for hanging out, Coloring. Hope you have a wonderful night. Come get your coffee, everybody. Get your coffee. Give me historical facts. I really enjoyed Homage to Catalonia. Okay. Historical facts. How about Hawaii Story by Hawaii's Queen? Joy. I like that it deals with the past. That's, yep, how history works. And I like that you like it. Come one, come all. Yes. How do all of these people fit? This can't possibly be up to code to have this many people in our tiny shop. Yay, theater. Did you know I'm going to be a director one day? Wait, really? Since when? I wanted to be in the play today too, but they were totally mean to me and didn't let me join. Where are they? They said that See Sir wasn't for little kids. Not See Sir! And that I wouldn't get it. That's so unfair. Anyway, let's see how they do without me. I'm sure they'll be begging me to join soon. I mean, how are you with iambic pentameter? How delightful to see the youth take such initiative. I've been advocating for the construction of a stage for years, you know, but the council always put it off till next year, tisk. Well, we can see how that went, but no matter, we're here now, and I hope this new stage will be used for many more cultural events like this. Well, yes. Seems I've been promoted to the role of theater critic at the review. Not that I'm complaining, it means I didn't have to buy my own ticket. Oh yeah, I'm still selling tickets. We gotta get rid of the ticket sale thing after this. What do you think of the original text? I read it in preparation for tonight. I must say, the political and philosophical questions posed by the play are perhaps still relevant today. Anyways, I don't mean to bore you. You'll be in the audience later, right? Well, good. See you there.
Yay!
Our own theater play here in Buxtonbury? How exciting. I usually like the romance plays and comedies a bit more than the tragedies, but Julius Caesar should be interesting. I've heard good things about the production. Especially about that executive producer, a true patron of the performance arts. Well, yes, I am, actually. I spent so much money on this production. I'm up for something humorous. I'm a huge criminal. Tilda! I mean, crime story fan, and I wouldn't mind a whodunit. Listen, we already knew you were a criminal, but the rest of the town doesn't. You want a humorous whodunit. Okay. Milo has plans to exclusively munch on cookies and read books during his winter holidays, but thanks to a snowstorm, his parents' inn fills with guests, all strangely invested in the story of their house. A locked room mystery and a treasure hunt with a surprise twist. A locked room mystery sounds like a whodunit, right? And the munching on cookies sounds like it would be humorous. Let's see. Speaking of Annie Thorne, girl who played with fire. Before dark, book within a book. Horror thriller. Philosophical twist. Emotional mystery and sci-fi. I think probably I think we have to try Green Glass House. Oh, amazing! I'm glad you like it. I didn't want to rat Tilda out. No, I didn't rat her out. Tilda was our first and biggest ally here. We weren't going to do that to her. I don't often make me way up here, but I reckon it's well worth it for such a delightful occasion. I'm a big fan of the RCC, even used to act a little in my youth. Really, Walt? Can you imagine? Those pictures can never see the light of day. All right. I mean, if you show me, I won't show anybody. I can't do this. Oh, dear St. Bookston, it's going to be a disaster. Our Antony keeps missing his cue because he forgets that he also plays Decius? Portia's costume is the wrong color and she still has a cold. Goodness me, this is all my fault. I know it. Because Casca insisted on asking me all kinds of questions about Shakespeare last week, I accidentally said the name of the Scottish play. I mean, were you in a theater though? Because I don't think this counts because we're outside, so it's okay. I know it sucks, but I can't take it back now, can I? I guess we'll just have to go ahead and do the play anyway. The show must go on, right? Wish us luck. Because I think that only, like, you just can't say it if you're in a theater. Doesn't Tilda wield knives? Well, yes. For her crimes. I want to do some historical research. The Soul of Man Under Socialism is one of my all-time favorites. Harper. Who gave you that? I don't think I gave you that. What an interesting favorite for an 11-year-old or a 12-year-old. Historical research. Edinburgh picturesque notes? Huh. What about the travels of Marco Polo? I'm interested in the historical aspect of it. Enjoy. Oh, our money. I love making money in games. All the world's a stage, so give me a play. I usually enjoy a classic piece of literature. I'm on a deadline. Hamlet. Boom. I heard they're putting on a new production soon. Oh, well, let's see how Julius Caesar goes first. Okay. You know, I haven't read a play in a long time. I used to read a lot of plays. But I haven't read any in a minute. Like years, I think, actually. Okay. Close, close, close. Sitting down with the rest of the audience, you feel tension creeping up on you too. Goodness, you want this to go well for Tamaz. The excited chatter in the air slowly quietens as the curtains open. I don't think I've ever used the word quietens before. Anyone use that in everyday just convo? I'm not going to read this. They're doing Julius Caesar. You either. It sounded odd here. Yeah, I know it's a word. Like, I've definitely read it before, but I never use it. Respectfully, I'd hate to see what this looked like if we didn't buy the expensive stuff, because it's giving church theater a little bit. In the blink of an eye, the first and second act have concluded and the curtains are drawn for a moment. At their next opening, a new scenery unfolds before you. Around you, the audience mutters in appreciation at the artfully hand-drawn background depicting a view of the Roman Senate. Oh, maybe this is going to be the good stuff. The Ides of March are come. Okay. Yes, we see something flashing in the soft stage lights, a prop knife hidden in the sleeve of Cassius. The conspirators slowly advance. All right. The lights dim even further and everything seems to happen very fast. Casca sinks his knife into... Are we watching an actual... Is this a prop? Are we sure this is a prop knife? What? 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 Casca sinks his knife into Tomas with no effect until suddenly blood springs forward from the young boy's side? Oh, wait, no. I don't think this is a real knife. I think it's a prop knife. I think I'm just expecting this to be a real murder. Anyway, wouldn't that be kind of iconic? And bad, but wouldn't it also be kind of iconic? Cassius and Brutus move too, and soon the conspiring teens have wrestled Tomas to the floor and are standing over him, knives still firmly clutched. He looks up defiantly, clutching his bloodied costume, and laces his words with all the betrayal his cracking young voice can manage. How dramatic. The audience looks on in horror as Tomas lies there, his eyes closed, trying not to look like he's still breathing. You give yourself an internal pat on the shoulder for affording these young talents such high production value. And as the curtains open for the final bows, you smile up at Tomas, who receives a thunderous applause. Okay. Kitty, listen, I'm just saying it would have been good if, well, not good. Not good. No, okay. Morally bad. For Tomas, the pixel person, bad, obviously. However, for the story, for the vibes, it would have been pretty iconic to have an actual accidental murder, you know? Anyway, I won't explain myself any further. We are out of drop box. This is so bad. Why didn't you not give me any? Oh, this is so bad. St. Bookston, why? Oh, for Anne's graduation. Anyway, for Anne's graduation, interesting. I could have gone to the flea market. Why am I still streaming? It's a little early for that now, Anthony. But also, yeah, we saw a play. Why am I still streaming? Actually, speaking of seeing the play, I don't need that anymore. I don't need you anymore. I don't know what I was thinking about singing before I stopped, but it was something. It was certainly something. No. I knew that wasn't gonna work. Why did I pick that? No. How about... trying to find something that will fit on that wall. I could do this. I could do a poster. Do we have any other art? Can I put the art there? Plus 3% to travel sale chance. A bit of an odd place for that, but we'll go for it. Now, fact, classic, and drama. This is going to be a little unfortunate, but we can only do what we can do. And what we can do is put all the drama that we have and just go with that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yes. We'll do travel. We'll do... wait, no. We'll do kids. We'll do fantasy. We'll do travel and crime. Boop. There we go. I know I passed. Anne, but I'm still nervous. Why is Anne in workout wear at her graduation? Please welcome to the stage the newest graduates of our School of Natural Sciences and Engineering. Our next graduate is Anne Cohen. Her research on the adaptability of mutated plant variants to local environmental conditions has earned her a Master of Science degree. It's my pleasure to hand you your diploma, Miss Cohen. Great work. Oh, wow. Thank you, Professor. Well, congratulations, Anne. We're open. Did I open that? I don't remember. Oh, stop. She's jogging out in her little leggings and sports bra and her graduation cap. Okay, Anne, congrats on graduating. We had to come here even though there are going to be no customers because it's a semester break day. Come on, everybody, hurry, hurry. Congratulations, Anne! Hey, there you are. Thanks for coming. It means a lot. If you ever need advice, just ask your friend, the Master of Science. Okay, new core memory. Oh, this is what we needed for Tilda. Look at this. I'm gonna need everyone to refer to me as Master of Science now. No, that's fair, because for a while after I graduated, I did say I was going to make everyone call me doctor, so. By the way, did I tell you that my professor approached me after the ceremony? She asked if I wanted to continue in the PhD program and said she'd like to offer me a position as her research assistant if I do. And I thought you were getting your PhD for 8 years spent on this program, girl. I told her I needed to think about it. I mean, after 8 years, do I really want to stay in academia? But then again, it's not like I had anything else planned for life after graduation. To be honest, I didn't really want to think about it until now because what if I failed, you know? I didn't want to get invested, but I didn't fail. I'm actually pretty good at this whole research thing. And Dr. Anne Cohen doesn't sound too bad either. I say go for it. Live your dreams. As I should, Dr. Tinker Lily. Well, thank you. Yes. From now on, I will change all of my socials to Dr. Tinker Lily. Give me a fact book. However, pop science is my pet peeve. How about Gathering Moss, a natural and cultural history of mosses? Not sure this is very evidence-based. What? I'm sorry, what? Whatever. Hi, Brady. How's it going? A factual history and wait, that person doesn't know what they're talking about. I know. Wait. Collection of essays about vital yet overlooked piece of natural history. Explains the science behind mosses. That has to be, anyway, whatever. I like detective novels that make you guess who the culprit was. Okay, well, let me see what I can find for you. Detective novels. I'm not seeing the word detective so far. And as a professional student, listen, if I could, I think I would also be a professional student. It's just too expensive. And how do you provide for yourself? Father Brown. Oh, I've tried to do this one before, and even though he's a crime-solving priest, it didn't count as a detective, which I think is silly, because if crime-solving is a primary part of your descriptor as a person, I think you count as a detective. But maybe that's just me. Oh, do any of these people seem like they're detectives? That's somebody whose sister went missing. This is a 14-year-old doing some stuff. Room is not gonna work. Each pharaoh woman begins to see here. No, that's not it. That's not a whodunit. That's not giving detective. Wait. Doesn't Cold Blood have a detective? Let's go with this. Oh, it's not for kids? You wanted to... Oh no. I just recommended a mature book for a child. I didn't realize you were a child. Anyway. Oops. The actor that plays Father Brown is Arthur Weasley in the Harry Potter movies. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't even look at the person. I didn't realize they were a kid. All I have to say is Harper didn't care. Get with the times, child. Children can read mature reading books as well, I guess. I usually enjoy a classic piece of literature. I can always go for a fantasy novel. I'm a big fan of books like The Magic City. What can you recommend for a collector like me? Classic fantasy. Do we have Charmed Life? Oh, this is the author of Howl's Moving Castle. The Giver, that's not fantasy though. I mean, it is in the sense that it's in the fantasy genre and it's speculative fiction, but it's sci-fi. I feel like The Wind in the Willows should count as fantasy, but I don't know if it actually does. Alana. Thumbelina. Ah. There you go. Today's not going to be our best day. I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't even be here if it weren't for the graduation. I shouldn't be complaining about it. It's wonderful that Anne wanted us to be part of this momentous occasion in her life. It just is really bad for business. I feel really bad about trying to give that kid a grown-up book, actually. I wouldn't have done it if I knew they were a kid. I want to read something dystopic, and I'm rather fond of good sci-fi stories. How about... Wait. Didn't I have The Giver? Where was that? Or did I make that up? Was that yesterday? Is that in classics? Crime? Drama? Someone might have bought it. Anyway, dystopian sci-fi. Didn't I give Harper one though? Well, yes. That's it. Gear breakers. How about this? Does this count as sci-fi? Humans who control them aren't human at all, so Eris believes until she meets Sona, but Sona is only a glitch and her gods must still be stopped. I feel like that seems like it'll count. Divergent. Okay, at what point is oh wait, the barcode tattoo. Everyone's getting the barcode tattoo. When Kayla decides not to, her life as she knows it is thrown upside down and she finds herself on the run, wondering what exactly is the barcode tattoo and why does everyone need one in this YA sci-fi dystopia. I think sometimes subgenres really confuse me. Like, at what point does one subgenre become a blend of two subgenres enough to be classified by that? Like, you know what I mean? Especially things like sci-fi, dystopia. There's a lot of crossover, but at what point can you call it both? Also, oh my gosh, I don't have it in this room, unfortunately, but I'm still reading Unwind, and oh, I might have to get it because it gave me a chuckle. It might just be a me thing, but I don't usually look at kind of like the front matter of books, where it has kind of like the topic categories that I think are used for sorting books in like libraries and bookshops sometimes, but it had some interesting things in it. I just kind of happened to look at it and I thought it was quite funny. Okay, we got a few more dramas. Yeah, I'm not gonna use that. Okay, what were the things we were doing? We should probably go to the Cafe Liberté because we did finish the thing we had to do for Miriam. Not Miriam, well, we did for Miriam. It was the thing about this, sell a book from 6 different genres in one day. We have all of those stamps. We can collect that. We can collect the Far Beach one. Maybe we should go to Far Beach. Oh yeah, it's finally summer now. We've had this one since last summer because I think we finished it on the 28th and then we weren't able to go back to the beach. Actually, we should do that. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Kids, crime, and fantasy. Kids. Fantasy. And crime. Also, wait, Kitty, we've also determined canonically that Harper has no parents, so I feel like it's fine that we gave her. We've decided she's emancipated and she takes care of herself, so it's fine that we gave her a mature reading book. Oh, digging is the best. Oh, okay. Just gotta finish the moat so nobody can steal our treasure. Oh. All right. Enjoy, I guess. Oh, I can't speak to you. You're just living your life. Hi, Hassan. Hello, hello. Oh, there's my ball. Anyone remember? Okay, never mind. It needs to be suitable for a 10-year-old. However, niche books aren't usually my cup of tea. All right. Suitable for a 10-year-old. How about... The Scarecrow of Oz. No worries, kitty. I'm doing well, thank you for asking. How are you? Finally, a place to sell our kids' books. Witchwood? My parents love that one. Okay. More coffee. Oh, here's Harper. I was about to say, where's Harper? We gotta talk to her about selling 15 fantasies. Everyone's buying up fantasy and kids' books. Look, have you seen our sandcastles? You sold 15 books from your fantasy section. Looks like it's gathered quite a few adventurers at the beach. Jason and Ophelia and Sasha have been making the coolest castles in the world. Yep, and I told them how to do it because I know how. I'm gonna be an architect when I grow up, you know. I thought you were gonna be a, director. But it's all going way too slow because we don't have enough shovels for everyone. Hey, you're an adult, right? You can get us some. But you probably need money, right? Here you go. Oh, Harper's Castle donation box? +1 for Harper. Wait, when a book is bought. Oh, we just have to sell 100 books and then we'll have enough money for Harper's thing. Okay. There, you can collect some and then you can get us shovels. Okay. Perfect plan. Good luck. Hello, dear. Did you happen to attend the university's recent graduation ceremony? I'm sad to say that I missed it due to a prior engagement, but isn't it wonderful that our dear Anne was among the graduates? She should be very proud of her accomplishments, especially with how challenging it's been for her over the years. And I'm sure I speak for Anne as well when I say I believe your friendship was a great support in her journey. It goes to show how much you can contribute to someone's well-being by simply lending them an ear or being by their side during challenging times. But I think I'm repeating myself at this point. Have a good day, dear, and see you later. Okay. Let's see. Our shelves. Perfect weather for a new book, eh? I could really use something with a political message. Also, I quite like a thrilling story. I can't get enough of The Secret History. Political and thrilling. Is The Haunting of Hill House political? I've never read it. My guess would be probably not. I've also never seen the show. The Book of the City Ladies. Guided by 3 allegorical figures, a woman builds a symbolic city with walls protecting women from slander and misogyny, celebrating their courage, wisdom, and achievements radically ahead of its time in 15th century Europe. That's giving political. Canterbury Tales. The Crucible. How about The Crucible? Not at all. You've read the book and seen the series. Okay, fair enough. I feel like The Crucible might work. I didn't think of the cover, or think much of the cover, but what a call to action. There you go. Harper, don't worry. We're working towards your sandcastle. Sell 20 kids books in a day. We've never before now sold 20 kids books in one day. That's kind of embarrassing for us. I want something short and sweet, but fact books are just boring to me. Okay. Something short and sweet. We could do that one. Do that one. Really, we have a lot of options. How about the Magic City? There you go. Hi, Gabby. How are you? Guess what I brought? Yes, that's right. A copy of my dissertation. Oh, we have another manuscript. This stack of paper can be turned into a real book. I saw you were looking for things to print, so I thought, why not?
Wow.
There must be at least 2 other people in Buxtonbury who'd be interested in modified plant species, right? Oh, by the way, I have a fun/sad plant fact for you. Because of the whole photosynthesis thing, we tend to put our plants outside, which can be very nice. They might love that, but also when you put some houseplants into direct sunlight, they can get sunburned just like you. So watch out for any brown spots. Yeah, I'll see you later. Okay. I'm doing well, Gabby. Thank you. Completed the stories of Buxtonbury. I don't know what that was. Stuff. Okay. I think that was something here. All right. I think the other 2 things we have to do for Tilda are finish the quest with the other characters in Buxtonbury, and then, oh my gosh, and then finish the business course with Miriam. 1 kids book, please. I can't get enough of Ella Enchanted. Oh. Well, none of those are kids books. How does the Emperor's New Clothes count? I mean, it's not, I think, necessarily specifically for kids, but I think it's kid appropriate. And that's probably going to be our best option. Cool. I'm glad you like it. Almost halfway there for Harper's sandcastle fund, shovel fund. I think we can probably finish that tomorrow, depending on where we go. We sold out of kids' books completely. That's a surprise. Okay. Give me these. 2 more. Those, which is nice, but not exactly what I needed. Okay, let me make sure we still have that equipped. We do. Perfect. And then today, I think we go to the Cafe Liberté. to complete the quest for Miriam, showing that we sold 6 books of 6 different, wait, no. We sold a book from 6 different genres in one day. Classic and travel. I don't know why I did it that way, but actually, why did I do that? Whatever. Kids. That. Crime. Drama. Oh, fantasy is a small one. It's okay. All right, what do you have next for me, Miriam? Hello, everybody. I wonder if they think we're stealing their business by selling coffee here when they're a coffee shop and we're parked right outside their door, you know? Not sure. Miriam. Oh, that's not you. A friend recommended War and Peace. That friend wants to get rid of you for a while. It's gonna take you ages to finish that. Oh, there's Miriam. Lovely weather. You say with your hood up? I want gore galore, and normally I enjoy longer books. Also, I wouldn't mind something like a thriller. Gore galore. And something long, and a thriller. Boy's Life. How about that? It's mature reading, and it's long. There we go. Enjoy. Hi, I heard someone brought by a new story. Is that right? Can I see it? I hope it's a good one. How moving. Voices like this are exactly why I wanted to collect stories from our community. I mean, it's a dissertation. Moving is maybe an interesting descriptor for it. Thanks for collecting this one. Actually, I think that might be enough for a first print run now. With this amount of community input, we should be able to convince the university administration to let us repair the press. Ooh! Buxtonbury's fiction and folk tales are safe with you. But I've done some research in the meantime, and it looks like repairs won't be cheap. Tilda suggested community funding since everyone will profit from this endeavor. I know we've already asked quite a lot of you, but would you be willing to collect donations? Oh, repairing a piece of 19th century technology is costly. Collect 300 coins in donations. Printing press donation jar. When a book is bought, +2 for the printing press repairs while equipped, -1 money per sale. Oh gosh. Other small businesses in town have promised to participate as well, so, well, thank you, it means a lot. All right, where is it though? I don't know if I have it up. Maybe it's inside? I mean, we're doing 2 at once, which is nice. I can see how well you've developed your sales tactics already. Ooh, yes, 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 yes. How did you manage to sell so many different genres at the cafe? I have one last modern challenge for you, but be warned, it's not for amateurs. Now, this trial was introduced about 20 years ago after our association was reorganized. As a business person, you must always stay observant of your surroundings. Can you prove your perceptiveness? Try to answer all of her questions correctly. Oh no. So to test your perception, Tilda and I have prepared a small quiz for you. Would you like to take it now? Sure. I'm gonna be bad at it. If you succeed, you'll finally be ready for a place in our midst. All right, here we are. Remember, you need to answer at least 3 questions correctly. Although in my opinion, they could not be easier. Close your eyes. We do not want you cheating now, do we? Oh no, oh no, oh no! Let us begin. What's the least optimal day to visit the Mega Marché? I mean, I think it's closed on Sundays, so I think Sunday. In my expert opinion, that's correct. As the marché is closed, your customers will all be elsewhere. All right, moving on. When it's snowing, what is something people tend to appreciate more? Anything warm. In my expert opinion, that's correct. I've noticed a rise in warm beverage sales while it's cold outside. All right, moving on. At the beautiful waterfront, which genre is near impossible to sell? I think kids' books. They're pretty hard to sell most places. We usually sell a fair amount of crime. That's correct. The pier is not a very popular spot with the youth. Too many seagulls and such, I suppose. And finally, what does the Liberté's historic weather vane resemble? I don't remember. A rooster feels like the most obvious, but I want to say it's a croissant. Correct. Well done. Whoa! You can open your eyes now. I'm so smart. What a momentous occasion. It's been quite a while since our association has welcomed a new member, but you've earned the right, fair and square, to join the Buxtonbury Local Association of Business, Leadership, and Administration. Yes! You really do pay attention. Does this mean you're reading this text right now? Cool. Hi. Hello. And of course, with your membership comes an official endorsement that will hopefully please your local customers. Not blah blah, blah blah plaque. You've managed to get into the illustrious Buxtonbury Local Association of Business, Leadership, and Administration. Good job. Membership fee +5 daily expenses, +1 money per sale, and +1 recommendations per day. Ooh, I need it. I am, dare I say, rather proud of you. Course completed. Now you should go off and celebrate your achievement. Have a good day. Ooh, okay. I think we're gonna finish this today. Let me put your skills to the test. Something with a historical setting is a must. Also, I usually enjoy a classic piece of literature. All right, how about... we could do... really any of these. How about the Count of Monte Cristo? I mean, that's very long, though. We also have East of Eden that's long, though, if people are looking for a long book. East of Eden. There you go. Ooh, perfect. We got enough money for Harper, and we won't make that today, but making a good amount of progress towards it. So I'm not upset at that. I wonder where the blah blah sign is gonna go. I wonder if it's like right up top here. Give me something straight from the stage, and I like books that basically rip my heart out. Also, I'd love to read something classic. I'm on a deadline. We had Othello. I don't know that we're gonna have anything else for you. Miracle Worker? Does that count? Henry VI? How about that? There you go. Keep buying. This is a lot of books. Harper's buying a lot, which we love. All right, thank you, everybody. Goodbye. I need to look at the sign. And, oh, I desperately need dramas. Okay, 6. Take these. I also kind of need classics. Where do you slot? I guess I'll put you there. All right. Actually, put you there instead. and bring the painting back. Cool. And then we'll go ahead and save this. I mean, I don't really need that there, to be honest, for this, but I'm gonna save it anyway. Do I have what I need to collect for Fern? Yeah, where is that painting press donation jar? I mean, it says I have it equipped, so I have it equipped. I'm not gonna worry about it too much, but I just don't see it. Okay. I think we could go to the beach and yeah, give Harper her jar. Kids, fantasy, and crime? Yeah. Some dramas here. Some travel, some fact, and some classics. There. I thought this was going to be a big thing. I don't know. I don't mind that it's a small little plaque, though. A couple seashells. Kick a beach ball. Hopefully people don't really want facts or dramas today, because you're not gonna have much luck finding those. I can't live without sci-fi, and if there's less than 200 pages, that's a plus for me. Also, I'm never gonna be too old for a kid's book. Okay, sci-fi under 200 pages. Bad Beginning is not sci-fi. Scarecrow of Oz is not. James and the Giant Peach. Caps for Sale. I don't think so. Hidden Staircase, Nancy Drew. The Little Prince. Hello Lighthouse. I don't think so. Wrinkle in Time is close. I feel, yeah. Thanks for hanging out, Anthony. I hope you have a wonderful sleep. Under 200 pages. Jujutsu Kaisen. Taproot. No. What do I get for you? The Happy Prince and Other Tales? Less than 200 pages is a plus, but what if it's not less than 200 pages? What if I try to give you something that I think you'll like and it's just over 200 pages? What then? Okay, you like it. Good. That's what matters. Where is everyone? I feel like it's starting slow today. Come on, people. We're trying to make it to 300 coins of donation. Hey, you. So still not much going on, huh? Oh gosh, I'm so bored. I love jogging, but there's only so many times you can see the same path. I beg of you, please distract me with a book. Just can't leave without another fantasy novel. Also, I want a book that was written by a woman. What do you suggest? How about... I forgot that Suzanne Collins had a different series, The Underland Chronicles. Even though I've actually seen this book in this game so many times, I never connected that it's Suzanne Collins. How about Bury our bones in the midnight soil. It's mature reading. You might get your spicy fantasy. Did you see Alana? Yeah, we have Alana on the shelf somewhere. It might have been picked up, but no, yeah, here it is. Bury our bones in the midnight soil. Oh wow, fantasy really makes my everyday feel heroic. There you go. Whoa, bury our bones in the midnight soil has been on my list for ages. Good catch. Thank you so much for keeping me afloat with books. You're welcome. I'm sure you actually do have time on your hands now that you're done with school. Hi, love. So I've been doing some thinking ever since that fight with my nan. Do you remember that business course she asked you to complete? Yeah, those old rules were always quite important to her. She used to tell me about their history when I was a kid and about the rumors of that lost 7th rule. I think I want to find it. I know it's silly, but maybe that can finally make her listen to me. Will you help me solve a centuries-old case? Oh, ask the other business owners for help and find the lost rule from the first blah blah compendium. Here, I keep folders for everything I do. Who knows? It might be useful to track our findings, right? I reckon our first step needs to be finding out who wrote the old rules. There must be some record of the first edition. Let's ask the other members of the business association. I think I remember Uncle Walt being in it. All right. We'll try to equip that tomorrow so we remember. Hey, thanks for getting us that money. I'm just gonna... Oh, she said I'll be having that. Whoa, these sandcastles are taking on epic proportions thanks to your 100 money contribution. Let's see what Harper has to say. Take that. Yep, me and my baba are gonna buy so many shovels and buckets later. Now, where should we build next? It needs to be somewhere more strategic. How do you build a drawbridge out of sand? Anyway, sorry, can't let you in on our top secret plans. Bye. Okay, bye. Okay. Oh, there's a shell. I can only commit to something with less than 200 pages. How about... I don't know. Henry the Sixth? Amadeus? Mother Night? The frogs. How about the frogs? There you go. Perfect book to carry around with me. I'm glad you like it. And then Harper. Another fantasy novel. Need to live vicariously through an epic adventure, and the longer the book, the better. Well, I only have Weird Tales, which is just shy of 400 pages. Or 500, whatever. I don't think you're going to be happy about that length. And I don't want to give you a crime book, so let's try it. Weird Tales. Oh, I'm glad you like it. Usually when they say long, they mean really long. Do we think we can make it to 300 today? I don't know. It's gonna be close. I hear congratulations are in order. Let me officially welcome you to our business association. Yes! Tilda truly believes in your knowledge of business, leadership, and administration. Now that you're a member too, can we just admit the truth? The name of the association. Blah blah? Really? No one noticed that ridiculous acronym when they came up with the name? Anyway, I'm glad you were able to withstand Miriam's trial so confidently. There's no better guarantee that you'll be able to weather any difficulties coming your way in the bookshop. Keep it up. Yes, I'll see you later. Okay. Everyone keep shopping. I want something short and sweet, but fact books are just boring to me. Well, listen. I don't have a lot of options for you. You want Henry the Sixth? There you go. Enjoy, child. Tilda, I need you to shop till you drop because we're very close to 300. I don't think we're gonna make it today, unfortunately. It's gonna be close. Mysterious 7th rule. Do we have that active right now? I think we have to have it on our conspiracy board. And I don't think we have our conspiracy board equipped, but It's showing as an active effect, so I'm not sure. You're done for the day. Thanks anyway, Tilde. Goodbye. Okay. Give me these. Take these. I mean, we're just gonna buy all of these books. And we're gonna buy this mega mascot. Oh, we adopted. Oh, adopt the mascot. Okay. Anyway, I'm also going to put, what did we have over here before? Before Harper gave us something to take care of. Oh, we could do this. Let's actually do that. I think we had the art easel actually, which might be more helpful, come to think of it, but inspiration +2 and +2 customer count. 50% to painting effects. I think I want the cooler actually. So let's go ahead and save this. And I think we will go ahead and wrap up for today. We are doing well with money. I feel like we're doing well with our quests. We made it through a full year. I mean, well with some of them. We made it through a full year in game, which is exciting. I like seeing all of the seasons and seeing how things change. And tomorrow we're going to be back playing Tears of the Kingdom, which should be a good time. We were finding some dragon tears or whatever they're called last time. We did one of the weird phenomena things. I'm not sure what we'll get up to tomorrow. Probably towers, shrines, dragon tears, all such. And then Wednesday at noon, we're going to be playing the Dreamlight Valley update. So thank you for hanging out. Don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.